Okay, this video is real late, but everybody knows what happened. All right, Odell Beckham Jr. traded the Browns for Jabril Peppers, the 17th overall pick, and their second third-round pick. We didn't even get their first third-round pick or a second-round pick. Here's the thing, guys. Everybody's very divided right now. Right, there's some people saying this is a good move, some people saying it's a bad move. We should have gotten more, and to those people who say we should have gotten more, I agree with you that we should have, and we could have got more. For people saying that we shouldn't have traded him at all, I think you're wrong. I've said multiple times, if you've caught me in Kid Blue streams or in the Bleed Big Blue podcast, you guys would hear me say multiple times that I would get rid of Beckham for the right price. Now, everybody keeps talking about 2 first-round picks. You know, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't think that's realistic. Think about it. If you're another team, would you give up 2 first-round picks for Odell Beckham Jr.? And if you say yes, then you value the receiver position too much. If you say yes, you do. Khalil Mack got 2 first-round picks traded for him because he was a pass rusher. Probably the third most important position in football behind quarterback and corner. In my personal opinion, a lot of people think pass rush is the second most important. I think it's cornerbacks. So yeah, here's the thing, guys. Don't call me not an Odell fan. I am a huge Odell Beckham Jr. fan, but I'm a way bigger Giants fan, right? So I'm gonna put my bias on Odell Beckham Jr. aside and say, even though in my personal opinion I think he's the best receiver in football, he's not worth the contract. He's not. There is no receiver worth paying quarterback money. When you're paying a receiver this much money, you don't have money to go off and sign other people that you need to sign. I mean, I forgot exactly how much. I don't know how the numbers in front of me. The entertainer's usually the guy who's got all the numbers. I just listen to him and take him and listen to those numbers that he gives out. But we saved, I forgot, like I said, I don't know how all the numbers, but we saved a ton of money by not having Odell Beckham Jr. on our roster. I mean, we have dead cap, but from then on, we're going to save a ton of money. And when Eli's gone, next year our cap is going to be huge. We are in full rebuild mode, guys. And I'm sorry you had to get rid of Odell Beckham Jr. to be in full rebuild mode. We don't need Odell Beckham Jr. I've said multiple times that Odell Beckham Jr. is a luxury, not a necessity. You're not going to tell me, oh, we don't have any offensive weapons now. Shut up. Because before Odell Beckham Jr.'s trade was, if I was to ask you, hey, do you think even Evan Ingram and Sterling Shepard are good offensive weapons? You guys would be like, oh, yeah, they're good offensive weapons. But now that Odell's gone, apparently those guys just aren't worth it anymore. Yeah, we don't have a true number 1 wide receiver, but we don't need one. Having a bunch of good, solid number 2s is better than having one big 1 and a decent 2. Evan Ingram and Sterling Shepard, you still have to double one of them. And then you have Saquon Barkley coming out, and we can still draft a wide receiver. We have tons of picks. We can draft a late-round wide receiver who could be a solid rotational player. The receiver depth in this year's draft is pretty good. Not bad. So, no, you don't need Odell Beckham Jr. People are like, oh, we don't have a passing game anymore. What are you talking about? Offensive line just got better. It's going to continue to get better. I promise you we're going to draft some offensive linemen. Knowing Dave Gettleman, it's going to get better. All right, last year our offense, even with Odell Beckham Jr., our passing game wasn't that strong. It's because our offensive line. You don't need Odell Beckham Jr. He's a luxury. The Browns can afford to spend that luxury. The Giants could not. We could not afford to spend that luxury. We couldn't. You can't make an elite roster while paying a receiver big time money like that. I love Odell Beckham Jr. I do, but he's not worth the contract. You don't need him on the team, guys. We don't. Saquon and wide receiver is one of the more least important positions in terms of value, in my personal opinion. Right, my personal opinion. This is how I would rank like the 5 important positions. Right, I would go quarterback, cornerback, pass rush, offensive line, and then I would go with a really solid running back because a running game. What the running back has to be a dual running back, like a really good dual threat running back. I think is a good running back who can run the ball and catch the ball. I think is a lot more worth than people are giving them credit for. Honestly, I might even take running back out of that 5th position and just replace it with linebackers, just because defense is that important. We have to build the defense, guys. That's what's important right now, not loading up our offense with weapons. We don't need Odell. Sterling Shepard, Evan Ingram, Saquon Barkley. You get a decent offensive line. If a quarterback can't do damage with those 3 guys, he's not good. Sorry. That's enough weapons. It is. If you get a decent O-line and a quarterback and you have those 3 guys, Evan Ingram, Sterling Shepard, Saquon Barkley, that is enough weapons. If a quarterback needs more weapons than that to succeed, he's not good. He's just not. So no. So yeah, at first I was very upset with this trade. The more I sit on it, this is a good trade. I mean, like it's hard to say it was a good trade. It was good for the team, and it's good for the team in the long run. In 2 to 3 years, this is probably going to be the smartest move Giants have made in a while. It's hard to say bye to a player this flashy, a player who's young and brought a lot of life to the team. You know, it's hard to do, but you have to do it. This is a business. You know, and Odell, think about it. He's going to be happy over there playing with his best friend and his other friend, Baker Mayfield, on a team that's going to win. He'll be happy over there. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was under the impression that Odell Beckham Jr. was going to retire a New York Football Giant. But he's not. I saw the trade coming. You know, I knew he was going to get traded. I thought he'd probably get traded next year, not this year. But it's probably better that it happened this year. And think about it, guys. Now, here's my thing, okay? I want everybody in the comment section to answer this question for me. How would you feel if... Sorry, phone. If, let's say, and I'm going to give you 2 scenarios. One where Kyler goes number 1, one where Kyler does not. Okay? In the scenario where Kyler Murray goes number 1, with a 6th overall pick, we get like Josh Allen or somebody elite, or like Devin White. And then with the 17th overall pick, we get like Byron Murphy, who I think will be there, or maybe DeAndre Baker, or Greedy. One of those 3 will be there at 17, I promise you. And then the second round, we get Dalton Reisner, or whatever the best next right tackle is left on the board. And then when our 3rd round pick comes up, a notification pops up on the screen. You see the Arizona Cardinals have traded up with the New York Giants. The Giants have traded their 3rd and 4th round pick this year and a 2nd round pick next year for Josh Rosen. That's scenario A. Let me know how you think that feels. I would actually be okay with that scenario. Now, I prefer scenario B. Here it is. Scenario B is with the Arizona Cardinals don't take... My hair is so jacked. Arizona Cardinals don't take Kyler. With the 6th overall pick, Giants take Kyler Murray. With the 17th overall pick, they take a pass rusher or a cornerback. Hopefully, I would still choose Byron Murphy at the time or a cornerback. And then with our 2nd round pick, we take Dalton Reisner. We trade up into the 2nd or back into or higher up in the 3rd, and we take pass rushers who will be there. Because there will be some good pass rushers who fall in. I think Zach Allen will easily fall into the 2nd round. Good pass rusher, which I think we can do. We have enough draft capital to trade back up into the 2nd or trade up into the 3rd for another pick. So that's scenario B, guys. I would prefer scenario B just because I think Kyler Murray is that good, but like I said, if you prefer scenario 1, that's fine. So in the comment section below, guys, tell me what scenario do you prefer, and how would you feel with those scenarios playing out. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. This was Jay Zach from Jay Zach in the Red Zone, signing out.